Oh, we've been speaking to a lot of people on social media about the business opportunity with the Utility Warehouse Discount Club, and Heather and myself, we thought we'd share a few of our experiences as being, firstly, knowing nothing about this business to becoming members, and then to start a business with the Utility Warehouse in January 2010, didn't we?
Yeah, the first thing we looked at was the customer side. We became customers, and everything was so simple. We were saving money. We just loved the concept. And then when we discovered that you could actually recommend it to people that you know, and the company would pay you to do that, it just seemed a no-brainer. So we joined, and we've never looked back. It's so simple. Anybody could do it. You need no experience. And it can start off very, very part-time, and you can actually put in as much as you want with the business around your job and your existing commitments.
So what we've been doing is sending out information which has been in the form of links, because the business can be done like this, and basically all I have to do is send people the UW stories, and then I'll follow it up with some other information. If there's any level of interest, I provide people with a little bit more information relative to if they want to take a look at this, because it's a choice. And all we can say is that if you look at the Which magazine reports about this business, they have got, I think it's about 30 Best Buy over the years that we've been partners with the company. So the Which magazine have been going since the 50s, telling everybody what is the best in consumer advice, and they are saying that this is a very, very good company. So that's good enough for us. So what we'll do, we'll send people information, and if there's any level of interest, we'll be happy to answer any questions, because what this business has done for us is truly amazing. We've helped, which we didn't know when we first started, by building a team and helping other people. We have changed people's lives for the better, and it can be a couple of £100 a month makes a big difference, so it can be even higher relative to what each person's own ambitions are. So all of this is in the information that we send out, and we are going to be starting Zoom calls where people can sit in front of the computer, and we can actually talk them through how they can save money, and also how this business works, because a lot of people don't really understand it, and they've heard a little bit of information or a lot of people have said it's a pyramid, it's a scam, they've read newspaper articles, and all we say is that we've actually done it, not read from a newspaper, not looked at some chat forum where anybody can write anything they want. We've actually done it for 9.5 years. So we come from a position of facts and knowledge, and that we were just like most people watching this video, didn't know anything about it, but it works. So what's your views on that?
Yeah, when we joined, it was a different concept to what we did before, running your own business or having a job. And we just looked at it, and it was just so transparent, and everything we saw, we've seen, with our own eyes along the way, and it's just something that anyone can do. Our colleagues, peers in the business, and from all different backgrounds, stay-at-home mums to, people literally in the 70s or 80s that are retired, and police, teachers, nurses. Anyone and everybody is doing this and can do this, and our role is to introduce people and to just help them succeed with the opportunity, depending on what your own goals are, you can kind of achieve whatever you want to.
Yeah, and in the UW stories there's lots of professions. There's firemen, police officers, army, families. Everybody's doing this now because you do not have to give up the day job. And all you've got to do, if you want to give this a try, is invest about 10 hours a week. And if you add up, you've got 168 to play with, 10 hours a week. And if you do this consistently over a period of years, you will build up an ongoing income stream. Because, and I'll give you our example, we joined in January 2010, we helped people join as members. They are still members 9.5 years later, and they've actually added more services. And what happens is that when we help them join, we got paid between £30 to £50 for an hour and a half's time, and not a bad rate of pay. And every single month for 9.5 years, we've been paid about 3.5% of each customer's bills, whether that's residential or business. So this is a bit like being an author. When an author writes a book, they get paid a small percentage on the sale of each book. When a pop star, if that's the correct terminology, makes a record or it gets played on iTunes, they get a small commission. This is exactly the same, and it's something that gives you time freedom. In other words, you then get paid for work you did once for years and years. So we didn't know anything about it, but we've been learning, and it's a bit like taking a degree course with this business. With those who join as partners, is that when you go to uni and you go there to do a degree course of 4 years, at the end of it you come out with a lot of debt and you hope you get the job you want. With this business, you go into the utility warehouse learning, and all of the training is free. All of the coaching is free. So you end up with a degree, but you actually earn whilst you learn. And we've been doing this 9.5 years now, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's changed people's lives, and more importantly, it's changed the lives of the people who are actually in this business. So we can say to people, do your due diligence, check this out. Don't believe what you read. Do your own due diligence. You make up your own mind, because nobody's going to pay your bills or your mortgage or your credit cards. Check this out. Do your due diligence, and we'll be happy to explain how it's affected or impacted on us in a positive way. And we know where we're going with this business. Is there anything else we need to say?
Yeah, no, I think that's about covered it really. It's just an opportunity for anybody, and it's one of those things that if you try it, then you'll find out for yourself. And it's something that we've never looked back on, and it is actually life-changing, the flexibility that the business offers to anybody.
And just imagine if everything we're saying is true. And just imagine if you join this business and in 4 years' time, without having to work anymore, you were earning £300, £500 a month coming into your bank account. And you can still do the day job if you want. But if you then continue doing it, the income that you can earn every month can be much, much higher. And we'll be happy to explain how that works. So on that note, we'll leave it there and wish you all the success for the future, and onwards and upwards.